Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you again for an album review, and this is for the new After the Burial Evergreen album review. So I'm going to discuss what I listened to and let you know my thoughts on these songs. So let's dive into this review. Now, I never really got into their discography that much, but after hearing Behold the Crown and Exit Exist, those were really good tracks. And overall, this album is fucking good. It's got a lot of great songs. All 9 of these songs are amazing. There's sure the screeches in here, the screech screams kind of get a little annoying, but I can let that slide by and say, oh, this is still a good song. Because the screams do a great job. The lead singer's vocals and the screams that he brings out in the song, it tends to actually do a great job to bring the song to life. And the guitar work and the drum work in this are absolutely amazing. This album really blew me away with how many good songs there are on here. Like, all of them are good. Sure, it's like 39 minutes, and unfortunately, it's a shame that it's 39 minutes and 40 seconds, but it's worth the listen to. It's worth listening to. This album I recommend definitely to anyone who hasn't heard this band and wants to hear some screams and just heavy metal shit and all that. Just the kind of music that'll make you lock fists with someone, or uh, just just an album to really enjoy and just something to love. It's really worth listening to, this band. They did a remarkable job making this record. I highly recommend this to anyone who hasn't listened to them. If I'm repeating myself again, just slap me in the head. But this uh, album, I like the song Reprise on this album. That was my favorite song off all these tracks, which every one of the songs are my favorites. That you have Influx, 1126, uh, Exit Exists, the single, and Behold the Crown. Behold the Crown has grown on me now. It didn't at first, and I gave it a 4.5 out of 5, but now after hearing it multiple times, it's worth a 5 out of 5. Although the screeches in each song get annoying with the screeching screams, they do tend to get annoying, but they're it's a force to be reckoned with, this album. It's got so many great songs, like I said. Um, but yeah, the screeching screams tend to get annoying, but it's tolerable. I know I said that in my last review for the Chris Brown Wobble Up track review, that I said the song was tolerable with Nicki Minaj, and it was. But this album, the screeching screams are tolerable to listen through, and do get annoying, but it's worth the headache. this this album is amazing. I loved every song on here. Uh, a Pulse Exchange was the last song on here, and that did really good. I don't think I heard any of the screeching screams in this song, but if I did, I might have missed it. I might have missed what point it was in the song, or where it was hidden in the song or whatever. But the guitar riffs in To Challenge Existence was so different. That's what I like about bands that try to do something different with their sound. Even though they're a screamo heavy metal band or deathcore band or whatever, they tend to mix up their sound with this record. For most people who are not a fan of them, you might think it sounds the same. Each song and the melodies sound the same, but they don't. They try to blend different sounds with their uh, songs or whatever on this record, and most of them are very catchy. I think Respire, that's what it's called. I said Reprise, my bad. Respire was a great song, and this whole album is fantastic. But out of 10, I'm going to give this an excellent rating of a 10 out of 10. This is probably the best album of 2019 so far. I don't know if there's going to be any others that are going to match with this album, that are going to have a fist fight with this album or whatever. But so far, this is the best album of 2019. And I highly recommend it to newcomers who want to hear some head banging music and want to really rock out and have a good time listening to this. This is worth it kind of does give you a headache with the screeching screams, but it's worth it. It's worth it so much. I kind of got a little bugged. It kind of bugged me a little, but I really enjoyed it. Like, the guitar riff in the Challenge Existence was so different. It was like dum 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 dum. It was something like that, but it was so different than any rock song I've heard. And that's what I like about this band, when bands try to experiment with something different and they pull through, they don't do too bad. So, like I said, I'm giving this album a 10 out of 10. It's an excellent album. It's worth checking out, and I really enjoyed this record, in my opinion. Comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the new After the Burial Evergreen album, if you've heard it. And if you like this review, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can to support the channel. I will be returning to you for the Cage the Elephant Social Cues album review either tonight or sometime tomorrow. But thank you for watching this review mostly. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video.